FBI agents afraid to testify against Comey and Mccabe by Amy Moreno for TruthFeedNews.com. Sources say that disgruntled FBI agents scared to death to speak out against Comey and Mccabe and the disgraced Bureau. Wow. According to reports, agents don't trust Congress to protect them under current laws and claim whistleblower protection is ineffective against FBI retaliation. Sources say FBI never punishes anyone who retaliates against whistleblowers. Yeah, right. From the Daily Caller. Even as a new Rasmussen poll shows, a majority of voters believe senior law enforcement officials broke the law to stop Donald Trump from beating Hillary Clinton in the 2016 election. Rank-and-file FBI agents want to testify against their superiors to Congress, but feel they can't due to an ineffective whistleblower protection law. These agents believe the sluggishness of the law exposes them to an inordinate risk of reprisal, so they have remained in hiding and afraid to speak the truth. This story is based on interviews, transcripts with two FBI agents that one former White House official provided the Daily Caller. A third special agent also reached out to the Daily Caller to provide information about the current state of the Bureau. The former White House official, who maintained direct contact with at least two agents, told the D.C., the Daily Caller, they are hunkering down because they see good people being thrown to the dogs for speaking out, and speaking out does nothing to solve the problems. He believes that Congress and the DOJ are so weak and clueless and can't be trusted to follow through. According to transcripts he shared with the Daily Caller, one special agent said, "It's a question of basic credibility. Congress, the executive, and oversight are not seen to have any gravitas or seriousness. The inmates have been running the asylum," that's a good one, "and they don't respect, much less fear, their overseers. We know we'll be hung out to dry." The agent added, "And don't get me wrong, there are still a few good people scattered about, but Main Justice and the bureaucrats are running the show. Want to run out the clock on this administration and keep the status quo." Another special agent, when asked about being subpoenaed, said, "This is a great opportunity for senior or soon-to-be retiring guys, not for someone like me. It'd be suicide. I hate to say it, but neither the judiciary nor the executive branch is wielding any kind of effective oversight right now, and the top managers know it." He continued, "You will have a ton of bad people in place unless that changes, and I haven't seen any degree of seriousness on the part of ranking members nor staffers. I'm not meeting with anyone nor willing to be subpoenaed. I'm not coming forward until they get their act together. Right now, I'd be sacrificing a career for a cheap political point, or cheap political points, yeah." The DC has learned that the Bureau has already warned agents that the agency will come back viciously against all those behind destroying their narrative, and will go after their families and friends too. Can you imagine? The DC has learned that the Bureau has already warned agents that the agency will come back viciously against all those behind destroying their narrative, and will go after their families and friends too. That's a downright out-and-out threat there. You get it, guys, what's going on? Senate Judiciary Chairman Chuck Grassley defended the Whistleblowers Protection Act, and he spearheaded after FBI agents insisted that only subpoenas would bring them forward to Congress. I've worked hard to strengthen legal protection, especially for FBI employees. You have a right to cooperate with the congressional inquiries, just as you have a right to cooperate with the Inspector General. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. Senator Grassley's law does an appropriate job at protecting whistleblowers from unfair prosecution, but it is not prosecution that prevents agents from stepping forward. It is the possibility of going bankrupt from attorney's fees when defending themselves against retaliatory legal actions by their agency. For example, an FBI agent who comes forward as a government whistleblower in 2013 told the Daily Caller he experienced personal humiliation, stress-related illnesses, and a huge financial loss, requiring my wife, who had gone 2 cancer surgeries, to go to work so we could make ends meet. However, despite the whistleblower protection law, it seems the agency's retaliation will likely not be investigated as the process is. As one agent put it to the Daily Caller over the email, slow by design, and at the end of the process, they will never be held accountable. Did you hear that? That agent went on to say, even with the enactment of the new law, what is the deterrent for retaliation against whistleblowers? The FBI executives will just stall, ignore, and run out the clock until the victims run out of money for legal fees or else retirees. He added, that is why the new whistleblowers want to be subpoenaed. They simply don't have the resources to fight the inevitable retaliation that will ensue regardless of the new law, according to a December 1st, 2015 letter from then FBI Assistant Director Stephen Kelly. Less than 2% of FBI retaliation claims result in punishment for the retaliators or a remedy for the victims. They leave you penniless, unemployed, and unemployable. Those who work those issues in the government who are aware of the score recognize the roadkill they will become if they come forward, one former Department of Defense official told the Daily Caller. So once the people wanted to, the agents wanted to rat out what was going on, they asked for it to be subpoenaed, and Chuck Grassley said, oh no, there's a new law and it protects. No, it protects nothing. And they were threatened already. There you see it. So who's Grassley working for? What is it to subpoena them? Why not subpoena them automatically? You know, why not subpoena them automatically? Why allow all this time to pass so the other people can threaten them? You see what I'm saying? Look, that's how this it's become corrupt, because the people that do want to speak out against them, they know they're going to be thrown under the bus if they do. So there you have it in a nutshell. And Grassley wasn't helping the situation at all. Grassley's playing like he's helping the situation. No, he's not. Just like Trey Gowdy. He's playing. Devin Nunes was going to subpoena Jeff Sessions. All of a sudden, Gowdy gets involved. Nunes did all the work. Gowdy gets involved and everything is stonewalled again. So, really? Come on. It's so obvious. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.